Pro Football Weekly is previewing Monday Night Football. It's the Chiefs and Patriots. Not exactly the best game on paper, but you never know in these primetime games. Patriots defense had really struggled up until last week, but at times this year they've made really bad quarterbacks look good. Chad Henne. But now they're playing against Tyler Palko and the Chiefs. Is that something that could happen again?
Well, it could. I think there's absolutely some unfamiliarity with Palko. Hasn't played in a while. Now, is he a great quarterback? Probably not. But, look, there's also some familiarity with Scott Pioli knowing this team well, the general manager. Romeo Crennel knows the personnel as well. And some of these Patriots DBs are a little bit banged up right now. McCourty and Chung, we don't know if they're going to be dealing from a full deck, so to speak.
Yeah, that's where the advantage is. Dwayne, Bowe, Jonathan Baldwin, Steve Breston, those guys should win their one-on-one battles. If Tyler Palko has time, maybe he could have some success through the air. But he hasn't had Matt Castle did not have any time the last 2 weeks. Chiefs giving up a lot of sacks and quarterback hits in their last two losses. So, and Andre Carter, 4.5 sacks last week against the Jets. Patriots pass rush coming alive. Doesn't bode well for Kansas City.
We'll see about that. I still subscribe to the idea this is probably a one-week thing we saw last week, but it is nice to see them at least get to some quarterbacks.
Yeah, they did get after Mark Sanchez last week. Tyler Palko, not sure what he's got going on. No one really knows if he has anything to offer. Now, the Patriots offense, got going again, but they still don't have a deep threat, which was the complaint a couple of weeks ago. They did the last time with the tight ends last week, but can they move forward and have success going the rest of the way without a real deep threat?
Well, I think the Chiefs might be one of the better defenses they actually face down the stretch. They have a pretty soft schedule. Look, they'd love to get Taylor Price healthy and throw some 9 routes to him. It just hasn't happened. He's been perennially injured, and they're just going to have to work with who they have. Maybe they can sprinkle in some Chad Ochocinco. Had the big play last week, and they still have those great tight ends, and Wes Welker can move the chains. I'd like to see more of the run game, personally.
Yeah, they really need to establish the run game. That's been pretty bad the past couple of weeks. It hasn't been consistent all season long. The Patriots are so good at stretching the field horizontally. Sometimes you don't need to stretch it vertically. We saw them go 14-2 without a deep threat. It's clear they need one against some of these really good press cover teams. And yeah, as Eric said, Taylor Price can come back, get healthy. Maybe they can use him. But for now, I don't think it's going to be a huge problem, especially when you look at their future opponents.
Yeah, and this week against the Chiefs, it might not be a problem. But like you mentioned, Romeo Crennel is there. He knows Bill Belichick. He knows that offense. Any chance the Chiefs can pull the upset?
I don't think so. They may keep it close for a half. I think they're still stinging a little bit from that Broncos loss, but I'm predicting a 10 or 14-point win for the Patriots at home. I think they pile on a little bit late.
Yeah, I think they do. We've seen Tom Brady on Monday Night Football already this year throw for a ton of yards, and I think they're really back after that Jets game. They get their confidence back. I say Patriots by maybe 17 or 20 points.
Okay. Wow, it's big numbers. I don't think it's a big surprise considering how the Chiefs have played. What a roller coaster this season's been. It's awful good and now awful again. That's a preview of the Monday night game. For the best coverage of the NFL, check us out at ProFootballWeekly.com.